Hi, my name is Chia Xiong. I will be showcasing my devCodeCamp Capstone. My focus was on a social media website called So Fulfilling, and it caters towards to individuals who are seeking opportunities to volunteer for, or for individual to provide a skill set as a volunteering service. How I came upon the idea was because of who I am as a person. I enjoy learning new things, but most of all, the interaction with other people. Uh, Also, it's a way for me to actually reach out for a community who can help give me a primary source so that I can be guided towards progressing to this new activity. So with the current state of self-fulfilling, it's still in its early phase. I have the core functionality working, but once we get into the actual walkthrough, I can show what the future implementation can be for this project. The technologies that I use for self-fulfilling is the base MERN stack, so just MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. Some packages that I used was Formic to help do with forms and Material AI to help with styling. So just a little backstory. Self-fulfilling comes from the word self-fulfill, which is defined as the person who loves to gather knowledge. And I want self-fulfilling to be as a platform where you can be, where we can have fulfillment when you are doing these volunteering services, or if you are providing service for somebody else. So I wanted to combine the word fulfill with fulfilling so that when you do these things, you have a fulfillment. So you feel self-fulfilling. So we'll go ahead with the sign-in page. This sign-in page is a multi-step form. I challenged myself here because I wanted to be able to understand how to save data, save the data that can be persisted within a multi-step application. So we'll create a test user, test at user.com, simple password. So this is a future implementation that I would like to do in the future, which is to upload a picture and be able to save this data into a backend. And I think any good web developer should be able to know how to implement a picture upload. So this is one thing that I would like to work on in the future. So, but for now, we have an input button that can select an image, but it won't go anywhere. So talking back more about state saving, if you go back, you see that the information has been saved. So if you need to change any information, you definitely can. We'll skip for now. And then here you are brought upon a welcome page. And this welcome page is just pretty much welcoming you to self-fulfilling community and as a way to define the word self-fulfill so that you understand what you are getting yourself into. So we'll go ahead and sign in with the new user. Let's sign in. And so we are brought upon the feed page. And this feed page will contain all your posts. And it will also have on the left-hand side sidebar, training category and a subscribe category. And what training category is, it's just pretty much showing you what most people are populating all their posts into. And subscribe category is just a way for you to be able to understand what posts you are subscribing. And so you don't need to be able to be subscribed to any of the training categories to see them. So if you click on art, we can see that we have a post that's been showed up. And it can be the same for all of these other posts. So if you want to be subscribed to a post, you can click on subscribe and you have this post subscribing to it. It makes much more sense if I go ahead and subscribe to all of them so I can show you the functionality. So right now we're only able to see one, but if we clear all, we will now be able to see that we have all the posts that we subscribed into. So let's go ahead and create a post. So let's just say new to coding, like to get started in C#. And we'll say we are looking for, and let's call to C#. And let's just say EWM library, just because it's a great place to meet other people. And we'll just say one for now because we're just looking for one person. And we'll get the time at 5 p.m. at the date of, let's say today will be a good date. We'll put this in the category of code. And then choose file here is a way to actually upload images. And this image implementation is to be able to, I guess, put up a picture if you are let's say, creating an event that needs a picture so that people can actually see what it is. But yeah, it's just pretty much really a way to complement your post, not really to put up any kind of memes or anything. So we'll go ahead and create this post. And so now you don't see the post, but we see it down here. And that's because this is the latest post. But if we want to filter out to new, we can see that now it's on the top. All these other filter as well too. If we click on limit, we can see there we want to limit these posts to filter all these limits. And we see all these posts have a limit. And if we click no limit, we see only one of these posts has no limit. So if we click back out, we can go back to all the posts that we have seen before. Profile. So this profile will contain the posts that you have made. It'll show all your posts. It doesn't matter what category they're in. So we can go ahead and edit this post. So editing is currently a functionality that needs to be tweaked. Right now, it won't actually edit it just because the state needs to be saved into it. So this is an implementation that I will be working on in the future. So if we cancel this for now, we are able, however, to delete a post. So if we delete a post, we are brought upon a confirmation. And if we say yes, the post will not be gone. So we'll go ahead and go back to the feed page. So this is pretty much the core functionality of self-fulfilling. One of the struggles I have with this was pretty much containing the state of the user. As you can see, we are brought back to the sign-in page, and which is what we don't want. We want to actually have this contained back with the user, which is why you don't see any current posts. Another implementation that I would like to do in the future is to create a reminder tab in a sense. So on this right-hand side of the screen, you will see your reminders of upcoming events. Other things that I would like to implement is a messaging feature so that you can directly message the user of the post, so that if you have any questions, such as like you can't attend it anymore. Another thing that will be extremely helpful is if the user can directly delete a post and notify the poster that they are no longer attending it, so that the provider understands who is still attending, who is not. Another thing that I didn't showcase was be able to accept and pass. And these are also a feature implementation that I would love to do in the future. So that when you accept a post, this will go into a collection, into a collection of posts that you are attending of events. And then if you want to pass this event, it will hide the post so that you don't see it. So if you kind of view posts, it's just pretty much a way so that people can communicate with each other. Also a way to give feedback as well too, so that if this is a recurring poster, the people who have previous attendance poster can be able to write down information that this person is great to be with, or this person is not, or whatever that they feel the appropriate need to comment on. So this is the core functionality of self-fulfilling. I thank you for watching. If there are any questions or conversation that you would like to go further upon, I can be reached at my LinkedIn. My LinkedIn will have all my information there. So once again, thank you for watching and have a good one. Thanks.